stretch video. We'll be working through with nice controlled breathing all the way. With this is under the expectation that you are stretching from cold, and we're going to warm your body up and work through every joint and muscle group as we go. Getting started, we'll come into all fours. So setting yourself up nice and strong. From here, we're going to think about sinking your back down into our old cow, and then pulling up into our Halloween cat, tucking the chin into the chest, pulling the belly button in. As we come through for our second round, we start to lift through the head, getting that full range of motion through the spine. Nice smooth control, exhaling as you pull the spine up, and inhaling all the way through to take a look at the ceiling. So working back and forth here, really letting that spine expand after a hard day's work or a long week, long day. This is a great way to let your back and spine have some space. From here then, coming back to center, we're going to inhale one hand up and exhale all the way through for our thread the needle, bending into that front arm, opening through the shoulders, and working that rotation through our upper spine, one of the tightest spots in our body. Cycling through these, inhale up and exhale through. Nice slow control, finding all that space. Coming back to center, we'll work into the other side. Big inhale up. Exhale through, letting that big bend come through your hips, through your spine, through your shoulders, squeezing all the way up and controlling all the way open. Come through one more heavy lift. Nice slow control down. Awesome. From that, we're going to come all the way up to standing, taking a nice wide stance in the space that you're in, arms out to the side, our back is warmed up now. We're going to work into the hips, opening through the whole body here. As we cycle our fingers down, we open the outside of our glutes, working in and pushing through the hips and low back. As we twist our shoulders around, we open up our middle back and shoulders. And if we're able to keep our eyes on that upside hand, we'll bring that slight twist into your cervical spine and from here, we'll come into center, both feet nice and close, remembering that whatever's happening in your world is a part of your practice. So keep going through, ignore those distractions that are a part of life. We're going to get these nice big drops down, big compression in one side, huge stretch down that long side, holding here for an extra breath. Inhale back to center, big reach up, and dropping into that other side. So we're compressing through and stretching those ribs, lats, and obliques. Those ribs work very hard for you on a day-to-day. As we compress into the spine, leaning back, dropping the head back, and opening forward, we let that spine find its full range of motion, grabbing in behind the legs to pull, and coming back up to standing. Perfect. From here, we'll drop it back down to the floor, bringing your legs out as wide as you can. We're working into those legs now. So the best way we can move forward in this one is using both arms to pull forward. And remember, in this stretch especially, we like to jokingly call this patient stretch. This is going to take all of your patience and time to be able to get down here. With that, if you're here or here, that's okay. We want to maximize that stretch to the inside of the legs and really try and sink down. This stretch is working three of the tightest muscle groups in our body. That's our groin, our hamstrings, and our low back. So letting that space come in. Inhale to lift up a little bit. Exhale to sink down deeper. Lots and lots of space to be found here. From that, we'll open back up into our back. So from this, we're going to lay back, bring one foot up and over. We're going to lift that leg. With the same hand as you're bending, we'll reach to the triangle we made to grab the back of the leg. From here, we're going to pull. This is a nice big stretch down our IT band and into our hip, letting all that space come in. And while we're doing this, we can even get a little bit of space and range of motion out of our ankle as we make some little spins here, making some circles, and even into the knee. And working into that knee means that we build flexibility and control into those lateral edges. So you'll notice in these circles, they may not be very smooth getting started, but we're going to work through them the best we way as you're able. Again, working into those knee circles. Nice big huge shoulder. This is one of our most valuable recovery stretches, as well as working into some of the tightest areas of our body, especially those IT bands. From here, we're going to work out those hip flexors. So from kneeling, bring your leg out as far as you need to be able to sink down, stretching down this whole side of the body all the way to the knee. From here, take that outside hand and we'll bring a little extra stretch in to the floor. So now I'm thinking about stretching all the way down the whole side of my body as I open up. Sinking nice deep stretches in. Now with this, one of the biggest mistakes we tend to make here is hold it. So if you feel like this is work, relax down into it as we deepen that stretch. From here, we'll reverse. So coming up to kneeling, you can bring your toes for support. Toes come up in the front. Never ever pushing on this knee. It's very easy to hyperextend it. We'll keep our hands on the floor or in behind. Dropping down. Over time, we want our forehead to come to your knee, and that's just a goal. From here, in the depth of that stretch, we're going to point and flex. Pull those toes towards your face. Point them down to the floor. Get them to touch. It's really going to challenge in one of the other tightest spots in our body, right behind our knee, and really work into those shins and into your calf. Lots and lots of work happening here. Awesome. Coming into that second side. Again, bringing that knee out nice and strong. Sinking into that stretch, letting all that space open up through your hip flexors. Outside hand comes down. Inside hand comes up and over. Sink down deep. This is like a doing the split stretch. You want that space. Awesome. Sinking down nice and deep. We'll reverse. Toes up, hands on the floor and behind you. Reaching that forehead for the knee. And pointing and flexing. Awesome. This should be one of those stretches that feels weirdly horrible all the time. So really trying to find those edges. Awesome. To finish out our legs, we're going to drop into our recovery compression. So if you can, sitting up on your feet here, it's going to let us spread those toes out with a big stretch on the bottom of your foot to help you avoid any chance of plantar fasciitis or any trouble your feet have been experiencing from your work. And we're going to stretch the quads here. So nice lean back and that nice big stretch. Put your hands down if that feels good. If this is too much, we can do it one leg at a time. Coming through this way, just stretch back. Ideally keeping both for that big stretch through the quads. Should feel really, really good. We're going to stay in this compression. It's going to change the way that our lymphatic system is able to pump things around using your blood and circulatory system. So increasing that pressure is going to help relieve some of the extra fluids through our legs as we stretch through our shoulders. So from here, crossing that over, bringing your hand just in behind the elbow to push. And from that, we have a full range of motion here. So really working through all the way up, all the way down. If you find a spot that feels extra good, spend an extra moment there and stretch. And breathe. Very, very valuable to stretching is breathing. Big stretch here. Opening those shoulders up. We'll come into our triceps. Reaching the fingers down the back. We're going to try and pull our arm over. Same on the other side. Stretch down. Lastly, in our forearms, ideally we're pushing even more of our emphasis into that pointer finger to stretch the whole front of the inside of the arm here. Those big stretches on both sides, pulling the fingers towards your elbow. Big stretch, very valuable if you work in an office.